3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Yay! We're live. And I have to mute your stream.
Sorry, I'm late.
You are peaking like crazy.
I'm sorry.
All that screaming.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I am late. I was eating dinner, and then Orgo and I were catching up about stuff, and then yeah, and then I couldn't find the buttons for things. Hi, Turtle.
There we go.
Anyway.
Okay, now everything is good.
How was dinner? It was pasta and like a chicken with I don't know how to describe it. It's like an orange sauce. What's the orange sauce?
Orange sauce.
It's orange sauce.
That's what I think. It's actually what it's called. It's orange sauce.
Yeah. Anyway, tonight we are playing Little Guardsman, which is in like the cozy game category of games. It's like Chinese orange chicken. No, it's like an Alfredo.
Oh.
It's like a tomato Alfredo sauce or something like that. So that's why it's orange instead of red.
Oh, vodka sauce.
Yeah, it's vodka. That's it. It's vodka sauce. Which is orange.
I should have put 2 and 2 together when you said pasta and orange sauce. Instead, my mind immediately went where Sparks did with orange chicken.
Oh, gotcha. Sounds yummy-licious. It is yummy-licious. Vodka sauce is really nice.
Yes.
Because it's not, like, overpowering. Because, of course, what I learned is from watching, like, Foods That Built America. A lot of American tomato sauces are on the sweeter end anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we pour a lot of sugar into our red sauces. So apparently they're not supposed to be that way. That's just the American flavor.
It's always best to make your own sauce.
Yeah, make our own sauce.
Make your own sauce. So much better.
Yeah, usually when we make our sauce, we get like a crushed tomato can or whatever, and we do it from there. Technically, you should probably just cut up your own tomatoes, but you know.
Do you slice the garlic so thin that it melts in the sauce?
Yeah.
No one's gonna get that reference.
All right, let's go. I did pasta a few days ago that was just tomato paste and heavy cream with spices, onion, and garlic and such. Yeah, we prefer crushed tomatoes over tomato paste because I feel like it gives a big... Also, how's the volume? It's hard for me to check. I think it's a good thing. All right. So let's get started with a new game, and if anybody wants to know what this game is, it's kind of like Papers, Please, but set in like a magical kingdom.
At least that's what I got out of it when she described it to me.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved.
Oh, there's voiceovers.
Unlikeliest of heroes.
Yes, you did say that earlier.
Yeah.
Unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been developed.
I really wanted to read all this. Dang.
And cunning decision-making.
No, you didn't.
Fair enough.
Everlasting peace.
My range is very limited. I got Steiner and Kuja. That's about it.
Oh my God, Frosty Raiden, how?
But only after
Hey, welcome.
a critical decision was to be made.
Welcome to the stream.
A decision of a
Yay, raid!
A decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people.
First time chat from
God,
Raider.
you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all.
We've doomed the entire
Everything's
kingdom.
on fire now. We're
Is it the
all
first time you see me use this model?
on fire. How could you have done this to us?
You got that model last year.
Yes, I've had this
believe.
model a while.
Like August.
Will.
Although I don't remember the
Well.
exact date.
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
What?
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
I too want to throw rocks at things, but that would be considered a crime.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the Goblin Ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
Throwing rocks like the... Yep.
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get
No,
caught.
because in the
Come
Pokemon
show
world,
you how
that's
to
when
handle
they thrust
anything
the
that comes
10-year-olds out into the unforgiving wilderness.
To be fair, they do seem to have aged the characters a little bit, but in the later games.
And then in
They're not
Scarlet and
10-year-olds
Violet, they
anymore.
walked it back and put them in the elementary school.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. I try to forget that game exists. But I remember the Sun and Moon protagonist probably was got to be at least mid-teens.
Okie dokie.
Could be wrong.
Ready for me to
Maybe.
very quickly show you
Anyway,
how
thank you
everything
for the
works?
alert, Frosty. Have a good one. Make sure you get plenty of rest. I'm sure I'm always tired after a stream as well. Yes.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
Yay! Tutorial!
No time for a
Dang.
full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Yeah, Black and White
them in.
2, or Black and White and Black and White 2 had the oldest from the mainline games. I think they were like 15 for both games.
I know 2
15
was definitely
or
an
16,
older
yeah.
protagonist.
Yeah, like I think that mostly has to do with because it was set in America, sort of thing.
And I think Black and White 1, the first one, was basically the same age as N, and N I think was like 16, 17. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, that would make sense.
Yep.
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
It's a grandma.
Ah, good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
She's clearly here to start trouble.
As always.
Plain and boring.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
What's your business?
I'd like to state my business. I bring a
I'm
basket of
smuggling.
goods to my
I mean,
son and his
big
family
goods.
once a
Yes.
week. Oh, would you like one?
Yes. Yay, we got a cinnamon roll.
Don't eat it.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next.
I'm peddling poison apples. Well, I can't let you in then, Pinky. You can't.
You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Only 3
Not
actions.
Have any searches
What do
all
we need
around.
tools for?
What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does
I just
something.
said what you needed the tool
Come on,
for.
Lil. I've really got
To
to speed this
interrogate.
along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pinky, but if you
I'm
gave them to the
inconveniencing
fairest in the
you?
land, everybody in Rainbow Meadows would all be in a deep sleep forever and ever, because we are all clearly the fairest in the...
Oh, no, not at all.
Meanwhile, you have
I
this
don't mind
sloth
helping out.
dragging around behind you. This
The
ugly
princess is
orphan
really gigging the
sloth.
ceremonial first slingshot.
The princess is really gigging.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
We all need to see what the princess is up to.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Haha, she's an old lady.
Select any highlighted element to learn about it. Apparently you can learn about her.
That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them.
Ooh.
In other words, your sweet, sweet loot.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Hooray!
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
No, wait, there's more.
Feeling stuck?
Wait,
This phone is for
there's
calling the royal
more.
advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion.
Only their opinion.
You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss,
Hello, who's there?
or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl,
A
with a real mind for
bureaucrat.
politics.
Ooh.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
I get it, little. I too was just.
And finally, the royal
spin the
jester
numbers.
Malcolm, chaos personified
Call the person
in
and then
human
not say
form.
anything to the other person on the other side of the line.
Hello, you've
Apparently,
reached
the
Malcolm.
royal
Please leave a
jester
message
is
after
one of
the
our
goose song.
lifelines.
Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake.
Each call costs an action point.
All right.
What would the jester know?
Oh.
Our tools.
Oh,
When
nice.
you use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal. to
This game
charge.
got fun.
I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
All right. Aha.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days.
Oh.
Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
Ask Simon Belmont.
The royal writ. This is the royal writ. The first thing you do when you start your shift, take a look. Lots of information you'll need to do your job. You can select the royal writ at any time, and it does not cost you any action points. Alright, so, the royal writ. If the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party at the barracks. Oh, yay. From
Wow.
from the desk of the councilwoman
Much better than
Ash.
raises.
Yeah. From the Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members from the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on his 35 years at his post. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Oh.
Get the bullwhip.
Depressed Joker sees person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in for you, Malcolm, by royal decree. Well, apparently we're supposed to call him when somebody has a funny name. The royal jester.
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
Okay. Alright.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn, but sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Any means necessary.
Sometimes?
Yeah, and sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Alright, I'll let the granny in. I'll let the granny in. I'll deal with the drug stuff later.
Yes.
Here you go, Grandma!
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game.
Okay.
Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Oh.
Here's a tip, never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
Okay.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear.
Only for today,
Come meet me
he
in the tavern
says.
when the shift is over. Good luck.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
All right.
Okay, Lil.
Wow.
You got this.
We will now...
You got it.
You nailed the tutorial. Good job. Yay!
Yay! We beat the game.
All right. Oh, we already read this. So watch out for the Grammys and Grandpas, guys. We need to be vigilant when they come through because they're operating an illegal trafficking, illegal drug trafficking ring. All right, continue.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gate-minder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
Okay.
I have been summoned to deliver the
Grandson
keynote
of
speech at
Bob.
the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild.
Oh, I remember
Will
this.
you require anything further?
I need to call... Yeah, we need to call Councilwoman Ash. If there's a speaker coming through.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy.
Rude. I'm not illiterate. I'm just 12.
Admit the mage, and my people will escort
A lot
you
of
to
big
the venue.
words on that writ.
All right, so we got the okay from him, but I first would like to hear.
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
Rude. Okay, I will trust you on that.
I trust you know what you're talking about.
I am very glad you agree. You can hold your head high, knowing that you are aiding a greater good today.
He does have a funny name. Maybe we should call that other guy.
Does he have a phone, you guys?
So what's this? The Festival of Magical Freedom
Whoops, never mind.
anyway?
Tonight, hundreds, maybe thousands of like-minded mages, shamans, witches, wizards, and warlocks will gather to express our rights to use our gods-given talents without having to bend our knee to the preposterous laws of lesser beings.
Oh,
Lesser beings like me?
Precisely.
ah.
So it's a quote-unquote festival to have the freedom to use your magic whenever and however you want?
A being like you could never understand.
That's right. It doesn't
I
sound
don't
like a
know.
festival. It
to me
sounds like
you
you're.
are already pretty free.
And now we have to decide to let him in or not.
I will admit him because the chairwoman says so, so he must be legit.
What if she's
the House
lying,
of
though?
Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Look, she's a superior. You followed the writ and followed orders. Good little guardsman. Hooray!
Ah. Hooray! But see, he does have a silly name.
Good afternoon.
Oh.
I am here to pick up my two kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
Oh, fuck Orlando.
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me.
He's trustworthy.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
Alright, I don't know what the letter says. So maybe... Can I...
What is that?
I want to take a closer look at the letter to see if I can
Decoder
read
ring.
it this way. That's the decoder ring. Whee!
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmore." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst! So that's Kelly isn't as fun as she's made out to be. If anything, she's making my kids miserable. I've never been so happy in my life. Oh my god, I need to get my kids right now.
I will trust you.
What's your game plan?
First, I'll make sure my boys are safe. Next, I'll Kelly's so hard that it'll up Orlando's.
Go, lady, go. Let's go.
I don't think you were supposed to admit her.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Good luck.
You good use of the Dakota ring, Guardsman. You didn't judge a book by its cover, and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs. Hooray!
She just threatened to kill somebody.
It's fine. We're in medieval times, I think. Denise is not
I'm gonna
say
slit
so.
that person's throat. Go ahead.
Bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up. Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard.
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp.
The whip.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
we know to give him. We got a whip of our own.
Child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake
I
your
know
leg.
you're not
BS
supposed to
waits
trust
for
old
no man.
people.
BS?
Excuse you?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate. What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
Can't trust.
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
Oh my god. You shouldn't threaten to whip people. Actually, that reminds Little of her too, kid.
I don't think you're allowed to not tell me what your business is.
Insolence!
Insolence!
But, sir, it's only a deposit.
One more outburst, and it will be back in the cage with you.
This guy's trustworthy.
Let's whip him.
Yes.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching, only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
Yeah, isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold, he said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars.
I'm confiscating.
I think I need to hold on to these.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, of course. Just remember, if you make any form of profit off of those,
I'm not
you're as
doing a
much
big
to
profit.
blame
I'm
as
taking
I
it because
am.
it's illegal. This is illegal contraband, sir.
Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass. Would you like to see my tax returns
Yes.
too? Perhaps my bank statements? I'll be keeping my private affairs to myself, whippersnapper. If you want to see what I'm taking to the bank, you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands.
That's a little extreme. Isn't there a nicer, less fatal way for you to cooperate?
Get a lawyer, you insolent puppet.
You are not entering my city, sir. You refused to tell me what you were here for, and you had blood gold.
Oh.
Go away! Go away, old man!
He seemed trustworthy,
It's
though.
the goblin's fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures. What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
But sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
Yay, I foiled the blood gold trafficker on my first damn day! Legend. Phone is ringing. Hello?
Pick it up.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling.
That's a long
May I
name.
ask, am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is...
Oh.
She hung up.
Where's the dig site? I am a small child. I do not know where things are, because I am a child.
Nobody's questioned that a
Why,
child
hello
is
there.
being a gate
I have
guard.
come to the sprawl to participate in capitalism.
I love capitalism.
After
That's
years
how
on the road
VTubers
as a traveling
exist.
merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the sprawl?
Oh, hello.
I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
I'm Garby Bunches.
Garby Bunches?
Yeah, the problem.
Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you
Oh,
for
funny
doing your due
name.
diligence. Here's my vendor's
know
license
who to
issued
talk
by the
to.
Sprawl Board of Trade.
Da-da-da-da. I will return these because this is not illegal.
He's right. Everything is in order.
And I will call Malcolm because
Yeah.
he has funny name.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
Oh.
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
I
I
guess I'll tease him because this is
You haven't
ridiculous.
teased anybody yet,
Yeah.
so
That sounds
let's
like a
tease
pretty
him.
messed up childhood.
Says the unaccompanied child at the castle gate.
Touche.
Touche.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
I look forward to buying
Something.
something.
You know what? Wait. Well, let's use the X-ray machine.
Are we using an X-ray machine?
Yeah. I mean, I wanted
Has
to use
nothing
one
on
more
him.
thing.
Surprisingly, this guy doesn't have anything interesting on him.
I sent all my belongings ahead of me, with everything I'll need to set up shop.
I don't really care about that.
I was just making sure.
I don't
that
really care whether or not you really care.
All right, he's clean.
His face is on wanted posters all over town and you didn't know it.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity.
Oh.
See you around.
Okay, bye-bye. Hooray! Who would have known that a funny name would lead to connecting Jester Malcolm to one of his historical heroes? Good job! Hooray!
Yay!
Yay! No more folks, time to close up shop. No more entrance for today! Due to your exceptional job performance, 3.880, you were paid 30 gold for this shift. Hooray! Followed the writ and followed orders. Good job. So I missed something. I was supposed to do something. Probably wasn't supposed to talk to him twice. probably supposed to do one more thing, but I can't remember. But I don't know what it was. So that one got Matt. That one's figured out. All right.
Yay!
Yay. We're now going to figure out what is it that the dig site wishes it from us.
Oh yeah, I forgot where we're going. Yeah.
Yeah. To the dig site. Tell us. Ammonia, hydrogen, iodine, all pretty basic stuff. Machines like this are a relatively new discovery in the sprawl. Little notices the words Commander Keen among the inscrutable jargon. Hello, lady.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
No.
Trust me, you will.
The hair is legendary, yeah. So who are you?
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy.
The Royal Academy.
But you can call me B.
Okay, B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
I've got time.
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition,
Do we?
baby.
It looks like it's midnight according to that clock up
This
there.
place is known as the dig site.
Oh, midnight and
How creative.
1:20.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
Power crystals.
The power crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes.
Oh. So what's that got to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time.
Uh-oh.
May I present
That sounds safe.
the Chronometer 3000? And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Me! Yes, me!
Oh, me! I
Should've
want to
just
go on an
pushed the
adventure!
button.
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery. Or more exposition, as you might say. You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a gnomous astrolabe, they can produce temporal anomalies.
Push the button! Whee! Totally not a supervillain.
Did we just... What just happened?
We pressed the... Oh, I guess we went back in time.
Wait, what?
I guess so.
Where am I? What just happened?
I think we're redoing stage 1.
Pick up the phone.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up. Again.
Why, hello there. I've come to the sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
Thank you for the board, nothing. And return.
He's right. Everything is in order. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
And then just admit him. I guess we're not gonna get the bonus this time around. Admit.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
Da-da-da.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
Yeah, what just happened?
Yeah.
What happened with all that time
She's
mumbo-jumbo?
not very quick.
Yeah. Just press the button! Whee! Let's go back to the dig site.
We're gonna just keep going back and forth, back and forth.
Hey, lady!
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
I get it
I
now.
already
Still
told
don't.
you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological...
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine.
That's
and
not
now
what happened.
I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
A day.
Magic mushrooms?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
Whoop whoop.
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And I just pressed the button, so...
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Yes!
Can you blame
Time
me?
travel, yeah.
Yes!
Press it
But
again.
it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That
not.
risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
Whee!
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device.
Okie dokie.
And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right, people?
Right, people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Aha.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications.
Sorry, I just got freaked out. My dog is underneath me. My poor baby, you're all wet. Was it raining outside? My poor baby. All right, I'll be right back. I have to go return him to where he came from.
Sherry's distracted by dog.
Dog. Dog. Little dog.
I would entertain, but I'm quite tired. Maybe not quite tired. More like I don't know what to say other than about this game. As of right now, I prefer Papers, Please, but we're still early on in the game, so... And that is pretty much what I'm going to be comparing this to the entire time. I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably just let this one stand on its own. Not a game I'm gonna rush out to buy. The Japanese game from yesterday, on the other hand, though. Learn Japanese through photography. Actually, now that I'm thinking about that, I'm gonna go throw that on my wish list.
I returned from the dog scare. Da-da-da.
One wrong
And
choice
you
could
don't wanna
trigger a
play
domino effect
jump scare
that could lead to
games.
the fall of the sprawl.
I don't like jump scare games because my own dogs scare the poop out of me.
It'll be fun to see how she handles this game. It will be fun, actually.
So to recap, you're giving me
Cherry likes
a
to rule
12-year-old
things
who
with an
worked
iron
exactly one
fist,
day at the
so-
Castlegate the power to rewind time? Why not just use it yourself?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
No.
Oh, well, perhaps another time. My calculations suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do.
Are you sure?
Academia, am I right? So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a calculated risk worth taking.
Yes, let's give it to the 12-year-old.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
Yes, trip and
I have a
fall.
feeling you're not using your science experiments to their full potential.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Boo.
Ah, rats.
Well, that's boring.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout.
Boo.
However, I
How convenient.
hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done.
Science.
I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
Nerfs.
No
yep.
pressure.
You can do this.
Wait,
Just try not to break space and time.
I will break space and time.
so because of this, you essentially can't lose.
Yes.
Maybe
Well,
I
I
should have
think
mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well.
Well, I think it also has to do with so you can see the other endings and stuff like that.
It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Like if you like let in all the troublemakers and stuff like that. So like you can
See
do
what
everything.
happens.
Yeah. To the tavern, which is home.
It's a lot of people's homes. Whoa.
Your dad's over there.
Hello, father.
Play Freebird.
Yeah, play Freebird.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced, sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So,
Yeah.
That'll be
Funny
15
how that
gold for
works.
the ale.
and now we don't have any left.
And now there's no money.
Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Here, take the bars so we don't go into debt, father.
I got this off an old mean type of guy. He had an assistant that he just kept walloping and walloping. I don't think he likes his
This
work.
isn't shady at all.
Nope.
This is perfect. Arna, a round for everybody. I'll be right back after I call my guy. Thanks again, Lil.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened.
Father, you're not going to spend all the money I just gave you on the money on a round of ale for everybody
All
at
right,
the
let him
tavern?
spend it.
Yeah. Jesus
Let him
Christ.
spend it and go back to the guard shed and rewind time.
Yeah.
Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay?
Sorry, I
Asking
jumped
me
all
to
over
come
you,
down
Joe.
to the dig site.
Father is just
Did you
spending all the
remember to
money
lock
I
up the
just gave
shed?
him. We're going to be in debt again, Uncle. Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever. Just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today.
Dad, I have
You
time
don't have to make
travel.
up stories just so you
Dad,
can work
please.
another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you I have powers,
Hey,
Father.
Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Shut up, lady.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking
Wah,
of that,
wah.
I better calm it
Why am
down
I
and
not
go to
good
bed
enough for you,
next
Dad?
day. It's getting late.
Well,
You better get
the
upstairs
thing
to
is,
bed,
it's
Missy.
it's not
Good night,
that
Lil.
we're not good enough for Dad. It's that, oh, look at my adorable little daughter. She's so cute, saying this random stuff, playing pretend. How adorable. So I think that's the opposite problem of not being good enough for Dad. Vengeful little.
You'll rue the day you didn't believe in my powers of space and time. You'll see. You'll all see.
All we can see is how cute you are, sweets.
As cute as her mother.
Whatever. Good night, Dad. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
He totally does.
Get to bed, Lil. I'll be up.
Mm-hmm. Hey, lady, back there. Never mind. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
To the sack. Whee! On the next day. On her way back to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy accidentally walks into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big goblin ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe. For now.
Dun dun.
Yeah. Tyrannus Anatos. Tyrannus Anatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magic Freedoms and inspired most in the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little bit more that night. He is indebted to the Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating a smooth admittance into the sprawl. After Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew.
Told you that would be a problem.
Due to your cunning confiscation and denying the old coup, Grumpkin T. Dagworth was unable to make a sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to the BS Bank of Sprawl. Unfortunately, it happened on the same day an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They blamed the bank to the ground. They burnt the bank to the ground. Mr. Dagworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt.
Way to go.
Yeah. Garvey Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley and behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up the Emporium of Wonders. Oh, that's right behind us.
Yes, that's quick.
Mm-hmm. Level 2.
Good morning. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl.
I bet you're the only
I'm
one.
your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, The Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump
God.
right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines,
Shut
it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor.
Oh.
No, I don't think.
Shut up.
Thank you.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
Expand for tweens and tweens at heart. The Dagonis. One-eyed heart.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
That's unhygienic.
You have to change them every so often. Jesus.
A note?
A note. Dear Little, please come down to the guard shed as soon as you can. Love, Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
Let's go!
I bet you get to use it.
And
RPG
finally, the
protagonist
aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation.
What?
Which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Well.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above average job performance with cash bonuses.
Bonuses!
You mean if we
Cash
get more
bonuses!
4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools.
Yay!
And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Oh.
Not Randy.
Poor Randy.
That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Dang.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
What?
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here while you go bet on Goblin Ball games.
No
Should've
Goblin
just
Ball
gone back
match
to
today.
bed.
I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again.
That's weird.
Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time.
Ah.
But I like those odds.
Some of the time.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better, or we're out on our asses.
I
No
feel like he
pressure.
just gave you drugs.
That's my
They're
girl.
crystals for the stuff.
Yes. Right, that's what they are.
They're not that kind of crystal, silly Billy. The Royal Writ. Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon, which is falling apart, leading to the escape of a serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Expect an immediate arrival of 2 envoys vying for an alliance of the Sprawl. That's 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Take this opportunity to cultural exchange and learn as much as you can. Really get them talking. The Duchess of Scarborough Award-winning feline companion Sprankles shall be arriving. Sprankles. It's Sprankles.
Yeah.
Sprankles. Shall be arriving
An
in its
awful name.
miniature royal carriage this week. Always treat any non-human visitor, goblin, gnome, ogre, with extra scrutiny. Remember, if you see something, say something. By royal decree. Okay. Oh, looks like everything...
Oh, you have to allocate your crystals.
It looks like everything has a crystal. Alright. Oh, wait, no. Hang on.
Yeah, you have to actually, I think you have to hit the...
Whoa!
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, which ones? I think I'll use... X-ray, because I feel like that'll be... good. Truth spray. Let's do metal detector and the truth spray, because I feel like these are the more things that are more useful. And then we'll do the decoder ring. We're not putting the whip with everything. We're not using the whip for everything. We can't even use it for anything anyway.
You're gonna regret not whipping this guy.
Ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl. Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Alright.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors.
Doors.
An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
I think we know who we had to call.
You may laugh, but I'm sure that you're an artist at heart.
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
Alright. We'll call Malcolm.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot suite and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom.
Oh.
What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Well,
What did it say about goblins, though?
Yeah, it said extreme scrutiny, but the Malcolm vouched for him, so I will admit him.
Yes, the jester vouched for him.
Yeah, the jester vouched for him.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
My favorite color is red.
I like red, I guess.
Mine is not up there.
Then I shall paint, whatever it is I'm painting, red, in your honor.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you again.
Red is the color of blood. What? Anyway. You let him do his job. What do you want, a parade? I wonder what else I'm supposed to do.
Maybe if you talk to him again? No, you know what you had to do. Use the whip.
I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard.
Oh.
Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk,
Buttermilk?
who's daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen...
I get it, I get it.
Thank you. Wow, okay, I think I got it.
Alright, that's one of the suitors.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
Okay.
That sounds like it's going to be quite a party.
Oh yes, one of the grandest events of the season. I thought I
don't
might
remember
be
what
asked
we
to
were
play my
supposed to do with
bugle
these
for the
people.
occasion. But the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
Eventual arrival? Alright, let's see, what does it say about the two? So two envoys. Doesn't see what to do. Maybe I should just call the captain of the guards. And see what she says.
Yeah, they said some foreign dignitary types would be showing up today. This should all be on the royal writ. Be sure to keep an eye out for frauds, but this one seems legit. You can tell by the shine on that official-looking Petrardian greeting bugle. Send them in.
Okie dokie.
There you go.
Yep, she says to send him in. Should I talk to him one more time before we let him go, though?
Maybe.
Yeah.
An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl would benefit both sides mightily. Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a
AKA
union that would
snuff.
make our two kingdoms the envy of the world.
We're gonna invent guns. I recommend a drink. I trust
I guess
you.
a wedding would bring our two kingdoms closer together.
Undoubtedly. Vows made in wedlock are never broken. Well, in royal weddings anyway. Damn you, Marjorie.
Is Marjorie your ex?
My ex-wife, yes.
Alright. Go through, sir.
Yes.
You have been approved by the captain of the guard. You may go through.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to Princess Desdemona. Incidentally, I believe there is a representative
Personally, I don't
of the
trust anybody
Marvog
with a unibrow,
Empire behind
but
me,
okay.
seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess. If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift.
I don't
Remember,
accept bribes.
do not let in the Marvog delegate.
I do not take bribes. I'm trying to do a good job. You admitted an admittedly annoying ambassador.
Good afternoon, child.
That guy looks like
I
he's
would like
seen
to
some
enter this
shit.
bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. No bribes. Yep. I don't have anything to do with a hat.
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a
Broke my
hat of the
mustache
highest
comb.
caliber. I cannot go back.
Stupid Amazon.
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough?
I promise, child, I have searched high and low for the perfect hat. This sprawl is my last hope.
X-ray? Maybe he's hiding something.
Okay.
Oh.
A hat in his heart?
What?
There's a hat in his heart. A heart-shaped hole in the Senor Capello's heart.
When you lose something that has been a part of you, that has defined you for so long, it's like you're missing a piece of your very soul.
That's pretty deep for someone talking about a hat.
I used the whip.
I'm not gonna whip him.
What other tools do you have?
This old hat of yours must have been something special.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
What does that mean?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
One in chat. I'm not going to whip it.
That's the worst name I've ever heard.
It doesn't make sense without the hat.
We're not whipping. Stop it.
Well, we can't whip this one, so we'll have to whip the next one.
I hope hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I have no doubt in my mind.
I would never whip him. You provided no obstacle for him to chase his dreams. He'd tip his hat in gratitude if he had one.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. The Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag. Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Kargan! Kapla!
What?
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess. I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna trust you.
Oh my god. Thank you for the gift?
This is how you know I am worthy to deliver the words of the Praetor to your princess.
Oh no.
I'd say whip her, but I think she might like it.
She gave me a bag of heads. Well.
8 eggs in a duffel bag. Another movie reference.
Yeah.
Now listen up, Rook. The Marvog are a very dangerous foe, renowned for their skill in combat. They never travel unarmed, so she's probably packing tons of ceremonial weapons on her. I cannot stress this enough. Do not try to disarm her. It will be seen as a challenge and result in your certain death.
Ah.
I lose too many guards this way. Just let her in.
Okay. I believe you. Okay.
Yeah.
The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until
AKA,
only
she's
one
too
dancer
swole.
survives.
We cannot take her. She's too Mad Max.
Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
Oh dear God. Is there a prize for, winning the ballet?
Indeed there is. The winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed.
This is
slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
Okay.
These Sparks want you to use the whip too.
I'm not.
I think we need to go back in time to the hat guy and whip him.
No!
You have honor, little one.
I don't
and
want to
shall
use
always
time
be a
travel
friend
for
of the
first. I
Marvog.
want to get through as much
And
as
now, to
possible.
fulfill
I
my
don't even know
mission
the
to
context.
speak the
Stop
Praetor's
whipping
words
people.
to the princess. Kapla!
Kapla. You have made an extremely well-armed visiting dignitary. Smart.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl. I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor. If there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
Massively sus.
Maybe the Dakota
Word
ring.
reached me that Princess Desdemona was going to be entertaining potential suitors. I knew my days of jousting and dragon slaying were behind me. I saddled up my faithful steed Lucy and rode hard across the realm. For thrice 3 days we rode, stopping only to aid those in distress and relieve ourselves. Now, We are here to exclaim our dearest devotion to the beautiful princess.
He's clearly
the fairest flower in a whole field of fair flowers.
Well, we know that there's only 2 dignitaries. So.
You really don't look like the dragon-slaying type.
Looks can be deceiving. By my eyes, you don't look like the castle-guarding type.
Yeah, liars make up very long stories. That's
I'm not.
true.
This is my dad's job. I'm filling in. You're proving my point.
Alright. Let's douse him in truth spray. Let's make the liar tell the truth.
I'm not the gallant Sir Beverly, knight of some minor renown.
You
I'm
don't
just an
say.
envoy to plain Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium, which is actually me. I've been watching the princess launch the ceremonial first slingshot at Goblin Ball matches for years now. Our eyes locked during one such slingshotting, and she smiled. My heart has been hers ever since that day. Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
I just gave it away that I'm not a knight, didn't I?
Sure did. Just plain Beverly.
Well. Yeah! Let's see if it works. Success! Smack!
Hit him!
Ow!
Whip him!
This is not what we signed up for, Beverly. Can we get our $10 now?
All right. I'll be honest with you. I'm not the gallant Sir Beverly, knight of some minor renown. I'm just an envoy to plain Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium, which is actually me. I've been watching the princess.
Blah, blah, blah,
My
blah,
heart.
blah.
This. We're out of here.
You better go too, Beverly.
Be
I
gone!
understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this. There is no force more powerful than love.
You've been unprotected!
You have not seen the last of Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Shut
You
up,
wouldn't
Beverly.
understand.
He wasn't really an envoy, but that definitely wasn't a real horse. Masterful deduction there, guardsman. Get out! Out, I say!
Hey kid, are you Lil?
Yes. That's me.
Okay, good. Got a mysterious letter here for you?
Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
Oh.
That is
What is love, Cherry? Don't hurt me. No, I will hurt you. If you come in here and try to say that you're a knight when you're not even a dragon. Also, this is fun.
Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
I can't believe...
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Such a shame.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Okay, thank you for the note. It's from the gesture guy.
We should probably read it.
Thanks.
See you around, kid.
Little girl stands at the gate, making choices. I can't wait. If you had a good taste of madness and wish to circumvent great sadness, come and meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world.
M.
Dungeon 7, Room 4, Boulevard Duval.
Nothing weird or creepy about that.
Everything creepy about that.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Oh, Jesus.
I've traveled from afar, a simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
Hello.
Her.
And you are? It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in, but so far I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. must this be?
He ain't Belle.
What to do inside these walls? My destiny awaits.
Just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the
She's
plot along
Tina
faster.
Furry.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl.
Guys, is she covered in blood?
I was about to say she's also covered in blood.
The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up.
What do we?
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny.
I don't have any more charges for the whip.
Oh,
What do you mean by your dark destiny?
Took a dark turn.
You do have something though. What do you have in there that we could use?
Nothing.
Dakota, which one? What's that thing?
This is the metal detector.
She probably has a weapon on her.
Okay. Alright, let's...
What is that?
Oh, that's just Fossy.
What's a Fossy?
Fossy is the name of my blowtorch.
I will confiscate that.
It ain't your blowtorch anymore. Ours.
Friends shouldn't take things from one another. I guess we're not friends then. That makes me a little bit nervous for you, Lil.
Okay, I've had about enough of you.
Let's reject her before she gets too crazy. Or do we want to talk to her one more time to see what else she'll sing?
Sure. Let's talk to her one more time.
Okay, Lil. Now that we're real bosom friends, I guess I can open up to you.
Can you just tell me and not sing it?
Nope. I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief. So
Why is she admitting all this?
I mean, the voice actress is so good at singing.
Oh my god! Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I thought you were going to approve her, Jesus.
Thank you, milady. Goodbye.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
She's gonna pimp me.
You're the worst.
Despite the songbird sweet serenade, you correctly identified a homicidal maniac and managed to take away her toy. Good job! Hooray!
Wow.
Pure, 20 gold. You let him in to do his job. What do you want, Parade? 3 stars presented a good job on those guardsmen. 4-star result relies on superb deduction and the perfect loadout, a bit of luck, and some combination of all 3 things. The result screen. This one will guide you towards a 3-star result, but a 4-star is up to you. Somehow the murderous envoy was less crazy than Chloe. Indeed. Well, I'm just gonna go forward with our...
I was gonna say, you don't want to see the other ones?
No.
Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta go to that room. I forgot.
Oh look, the thing is red because we asked it to be painted red. For prisoners who only have one arm.
Is this the right place?
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
Huh. Hang in there.
Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be two things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
Yes.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
No.
Going forward, we want you to enact our wishes and whims when deciding who should enter and not enter the sprawl. Understand?
I mean, I guess you're suspended by bosses. I don't really have a
What
choice.
if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
That's true. I am 12 years old.
Damn it. You've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she?
Rude. This is gonna be one of those things that he's not even in the hand.
Nah.
They're both gonna be empty.
I'm sorry, that was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Ha.
Ha ha ha!
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But...
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new, mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
It's called being an adult.
I'm 12 years old!
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye!
Well, I hope you're... What the fuck?
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
Boop, 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 boop. Well, I guess I'm going home. I hope you're not using all our money on things, Father.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that two, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
Not in this time period.
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. How was... What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
No.
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy Blinkers, Gerby Bonbons. Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Neat.
I bet you it's a shop. Oh my god, he's got a hat!
He's got a hat! I'm so proud.
That Malcolm is a madman, but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries. Your milk is on me.
Asshole.
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
Yes,
No,
please.
we're not gonna take it.
He had a hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
Oh.
My journey, it continues.
No, I'm so sorry.
We need to find him a fedora.
He's gonna be mad at me
That is a
because I let the
fantastic
person
hat.
in.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about? If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
I let them in.
No, I totally let them in.
I don't even remember that one.
I thought we had a
It
deal.
was it was the lady who was who had the heads, the severed heads.
Oh, okay.
No, you thought you could bribe a guardian of the Free Peoples of the Sprawl, which is a very serious offense.
Give him a warning or shake him down. What do you think we should do?
Let's give him a warning.
Let's give him a warning.
Please forgive me, incorruptible and honest steward of the kingdom. I beg you, forgive.
I forgive.
All right, stop groveling. Now don't let me catch you around here again, you hear?
I hear. You are truly worthy and filled with honesty from the core. You have an air of trust within us that permeates.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I do not for things for gain. I do things because I am 12-year-old and I do what I want.
A little annoying that just going to the door doesn't freaking send you out the edge. I have to click the arrow.
You came.
But this isn't in the game, so I forgive it.
Welcome to Garby Punches and Thorium of Wonder. You're my very first customer.
Hooray. Be supportive.
I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup. And now I'm selling guardsman tool power-ups. If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind. As well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a look.
Including the seven
I love the
heads.
heads.
Alright.
So we can power up the whip. Yes! Now we can whip two people.
Alright, I'll buy 1 power crystal. Or I guess I can buy.
You can buy 2 of those, but
Third
there's only a
rate and 40
35% chance.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ugh. Alright, I bought 1. I'll just keep this money for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it would be 50-50, but...
That cannot be saved. Little could fall in the sewers if she would walk upward the street.
She doesn't know how to go around a hole?
Yeah, I guess so. Alright.
Dual wielding whips.
Alright, let's go to bed. Let's see what the next day has for us.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yes. Who are you talking
Quiet
to?
you.
Quiet you.
Now, what are the outcomes for everything? People you didn't let
Let's
in.
see.
There we go.
Seamus the Goblin did a commendable job painting the dungeon wall. Although humble, he really is quite skilled. He never let a drop hit the floor. And he did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. It brought much needed breath of life in the room where some people wait for execution. Seamus went home with his hard-earned paycheck in one hand and a bouquet of flowers for his wife in the other. He put his 6 goblin children to bed, swept his wife off her feet, and took her to their room. Their 7th child, Becky McGoblin, is due sometime in spring.
Okay, that made me laugh.
Yeah. Fenton Hercuthmud. The Petrodarian envoy presented himself at court, which began okay, until the sheer politeness of Princess Desdemona acknowledged his bugle. He proceeded to toot his own horn, which rapidly diminished the favor he had just carried all about his attendants, left with a bad taste in their mouth and a ringing in their ears.
It's like dyslexia almost made that a much worse sentence.
Yeah, that night, laying in his bed in the chambers provided for visiting dignitaries, he felt vexed that a lowly guardsman had refused his generous offer of a bribe. The nerve of some people.
Yeah, the nerve of you.
Signor Capello Fantastico. Signor Capello Fantastico entered the sprawl and began his quest for the perfect hat. He ventured to every store that sold headgear in the sprawl. Henry's hats, Linda's lids, Homer's haberdashery, and the Shampoo Shack. Mind your millinery, hats, all caps, and even Yiddle's Yarmouk yurt, but none of them had the type of hat he was searching for. But rest assured, Signor Capello Fantastico will not relent until the top of his head is restored to its former glory.
We're rooting for him.
Yep. After relaying Praetor Kargan's message to the princess, the Margov envoy walked past the National Ballet of the Sprawl's repository company rehearsing in the park. Seeing that ballerinas of the Sprawl were doing things completely wrong, the Margov envoy decided to join in too, and now the Sprawl's ballerinas are experts in first position and first-degree murder.
Oh goody, you created a bunch of serial killers.
Yes. Since the envoy was distracted, the praetor never got word the princess received their message. But don't worry, they'll show up anyway. Denied entry, the fake Sir Beverly took off his fake armor, got back on his fake horse, and went home to his real hut, where he lived with his real mother and wallowed in his very real depression.
Mood.
Chloe encountered a guard patrol outside the city gates and attempted to pickpocket them quietly, which she didn't do successfully on account of all the singing. In jail, it only took her 5 minutes to be sent to solitary confinement. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's news in the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43.
Oh no, I'm
A
43!
representative of the Small Rodent and Budget Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a goblin...
Thank you.
Yeah. I can't believe Sprankles passed away at the age of 42. Ah.
43. Gotta add a year to that.
Oh look, another note.
Lil, I'm off running an errand at Lieutenant Stryker today. Apparently she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the Sprawl. Really shouldn't have competed in the hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor and go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet of 30 gold from me after work. There's an extra $5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
Yay, gambling!
Gambling! Alright. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Petrard and Praetor Kargan of the Margov Empire. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily, Ash. Today is Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semi-final between our beloved Sprawl Brawlers and Kaladar Lightning, the bastards, Ash. There has been a BS report, Bake of Sprawl, recording a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. A reminder to the Guard Force, city officials are forbidden to participate in gray market sports betting. Stryker. The guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant, watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. Trust no one, deploy true spray if necessary.
Bust out that whip.
Alright. Alright, so I can do the thing. So I will put...
Those do sound like the best options. Metal detector.
that. Metal detector. And, well, I guess we'll put this...
I don't know if you'd need that with what we saw, but yeah, go for it.
Well, there's no point in not putting everything in, really.
Oh, you can save it for the next turn. But
If you want.
I mean, it's up to you.
Alright, I guess we can just save it for the next turn. Alright. Dual wielding lips. Indeed. Aha!
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh.
Hello.
Please,
he does
no
look like
need
the
to
photo.
bow
Yep.
or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people. No better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
Okay, but can you first state your business?
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine were a complete success. Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last. No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt. Well, there it is.
I guess. Let's see if he catches it.
No, indeed. Why, those pathetic working-class miners, best thing they could do is die anyway. Stop taking all that oxygen.
Oh, my thoughts exactly.
God, barf.
Oh, Jesus.
We've had a lot of coordination with the Petrardian High Council. They know he's coming, and they'll be expecting to hear word that he's been shown every hospitality.
Okay.
Don't go overboard or anything. I've never been one for rolling out the red carpet, so keep it brief. Let him in.
Okay.
Get the whip.
No whip. We just put him through. Admit.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
No. I'm poor.
Is it that you don't have the money, or that you don't want to lend it to me?
I don't have the money.
Not terribly surprising, lower class working type. Besides, look at this dump. I'm amazed you even have enough power to keep the lights on. Never mind. I'll find someone a bit more well-heeled to help me.
Be gone, jackass. You made the crowd Prince Petrard, but you didn't spot him at $5, which is your right. What, to get that perfect, I had to give him $5? The nerve.
I would hope not.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the Sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
Alright.
I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the Sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
You don't care for mages, eh?
Most Petrardians share the attitude that you should be able to explain the hows, whys, and wherefores of the world. Mages and their
science.
ilk don't subscribe to such thinking.
Here's what we do. We, truth serum or check his belongings?
Well, he's got a box, so I guess we should check use the X-ray.
X-ray or the metal detector, I'd imagine, would work.
Well, it's a metal box, so.
Oh,
See, it's a metal box.
No, nothing.
There's... What the hell?
Oh, wait.
That toolkit was handed down to me by my great Aunt Gildy. One of the finest restorers of beauty this world has ever known. A kit like this in the right hands, and there's nothing you can't do.
I think you'd know what to do with these better than I would.
I appreciate it, especially coming from a fellow tool enthusiast.
Tool enthusiast?
You got your own awesome toolkit there, and I bet you love using it as much as I do mine. Tell you what,
it's gonna
if
whip.
there's anything you need fixing, I'd be happy to take a look for you.
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages now.
Oddly enough, fixing fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty.
What a coincidence!
I'll go there straight away, and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
I don't understand what any of that meant, but great.
Well, I see no reason not to
If I
let you
could have
in.
afforded to stay home, I would have. But they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak.
Was it a threat? A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money.
That's a
The king and
reference.
queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona. The future prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance to marry rich.
Broke? But I thought Bertrand had all that sulfur money. Exploiting the workers to maximize capital and all that.
You know, there isn't all that much money in sulfur these days. It's all this supply-based economy boom and bust nonsense. That's why I stick to fixing things. You can always count on things to break down and need repair.
That's true.
That is true.
That is very true. I will let you through, sir.
And we got some information. That could be useful.
Useful information.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
Bye, sir. Tool enthusiasts need to stick together.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Sprinkles!
Oh no, it's so sad. But I guess life comes from all.
Oh, boo hoo hoo.
No, Sprankles!
Oh, Sprankles. Weep, weep, weep.
Okay, now that sounded fake.
We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
Oh no!
The service
Truth
was
serum.
held in the Duchy of Scarborough.
Truth serum
but
on
the
him? Yeah, I was thinking
No,
the
he
same
put whip.
Whip?
are being
No, we're not
interred
whip.
at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
We have no reason to whip them.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
Why is Sprankles?
Oh no!
We're not whipping people!
Why is you know who being laid to rest here?
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess.
Ah.
Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Present?
And it is a far nicer duchy than some, for instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Am I learning politics right now?
What a dump!
Sounds like it. Truth serum.
Yeah, let's truth serum, just to be sure. Just to be sure. Or to cause chaos, one of the two. It's a group of people.
I only went to the funeral because Monty's was catering. I always hated that damn cat.
Yeah!
Sprankles!
I'm sad. I've just got to keep quiet, get the cat past customs, and then drop the illegal contraband off at the dungeon. Then I'll get my money and be set.
My eulogy was very rambly and very poorly received.
Wait, what?
Hang on. What did you just say?
I'll admit it, I hated the cat.
No, not you. You, mourner guy.
I confess,
I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball on his foot. Who does that? I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
All right.
Yay!
Yay!
All right.
Now
Have
whip 'em.
fun burying your cat.
You can't. They're already been through.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphogenias. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Oh, good. And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
Good job, us. Good job. You did a sting. You foiled a drug smuggler bringing narcotic-grade pixie dust into the sprawl inside the casket of a dead cat. What a weird day. Good job. We stopped the pixie dust. Oh, hello.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are...
I thought there wasn't
You're
a
kidding,
game
right?
today.
Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Kalidar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game.
Let's see. Today is Goblin Ball. Try a gob final between a Bloody Sprawl and the Kalidar Lightning.
Yes.
Come on,
Ash
the
probably
big
does not
Goblin
want you
Ball
to
game
let her
starts
in, though.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
I say let her in.
Is it really your personal driver's fault? Or is it that you have a hard time dealing with pressure?
You sound just like my psychiatrist.
Personal driver? Psychiatrist? Huh, is there anything you don't have?
I don't have time to talk to you all day.
So it was, wait, who was it that said?
It was Ash,
Ash.
I believe.
Alright. What is it? What do you want me to do, Ash?
Oh, yes, Saruna. I heard she was running late for the game. Something about an unfortunate detour at the last minute. Such a shame. Because if a team doesn't win today, then I won't have to owe the mayor of Kalidar 5 barrels of fine Sprawly and mulled wine. Do me a favor. Keep her busy until the game is over, will you?
Fuck her, let her in. Yay! A whip would be funnier.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks. Now to wipe the floor with those lousy Sprawl Brawlers. When you hear
And
the
now you
crowd
can
cheer
bet
my
on
name,
her
you'll
team.
know it's for me.
Well, duh.
You admitted the star player of Clear Lightning. With her, they'll be nearly unstoppable.
And now we know who to bet on.
Mm-hmm.
Make that money.
Yeah.
Greetings. I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
No, you're
I
not.
believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag. She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla.
No, you're
Why
not.
do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure, and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her. Now let me be gone, child. Quack black.
Just a few more routine procedures. You understand.
Please hurry. I do not like to be kept waiting.
Striker, there's a weird person here.
If she says she's Praetor Kargan, then she's Praetor Kargan. I wouldn't argue with a Marvog unless you want to be on the unpleasant side of a sword, which when they use it is any side.
But
No. Don't let her in.
Your envoy said you had a message for the princess? What was that message again?
My message? Oh, It's Iki Bok Choi Flanagan Mok Tok. It means together we shall be married.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Quaplorm.
How long did it take you to learn a second language?
Not that long. It wasn't hard to learn Marvalgian. I mean, this language we're currently speaking.
Let's just... No.
But I am the prattler!
No, you're not.
Deny.
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
Deny.
We know what she looks like! That's not her!
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
You saw through the old fake prayer routine from a mile away. Who does she think you are? Someone who can't see through the old fake prayer routine? Psh, amateur. There she is.
There she
Little
is.
warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems
Like they
more
said, let
legit.
her right on
This
through.
may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
Mm-hmm.
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
Yes, please, just go. Go. Kraplak and Shaban. Yes. Go forth.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvalg Empire. You, little warrior.
But don't you
will
guys
have
get
a
usurped
footnote
by
in
the best
history
ballerina?
For this encounter. For victory. For Marvalg. Kapla!
Go forth. After an imposter, it was very clear to see the precinct dignitary was on the level. Exemplary job, granting them immediate entry. No one could accuse you of unnecessarily delaying anyone. Wah wah!
Yay!
Yay! 20 gold for the ship, thank you. It did sting, but you foiled it. Good job. So we need to bet on Paladar Lightning if we give them that opportunity. Yep. Alright. This is Goblin Stadium. So who's the person that is the...
I like that hat.
Hello! Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title. And you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Actually, I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball?
I don't know.
Perfect.
That's 3
and
words.
the stadium, you would say it's,
whatever.
Excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for...
Because I'm an uncaring 12-year-old. It has washrooms.
Okay, that is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers.
There he is.
You there. What can I get
There
for
he
you
is.
today?
Yeah.
Did you say illegal gambling?
I
That's what I was looking for.
did.
Yeah.
You interested?
Yes.
I'm 12.
But I'm
Hey,
also
it's
12.
illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
Yes.
Hey, look at
I
that.
can't be
Somebody
any
with
worse at this
logic.
than my dad.
Yeah.
So sure, why not?
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
Kaladar Lightning.
They're not the best team in the game, but they got a real ringer playing for them. Saruna Goodfoot. Boy, when she gets going, you can't stop her. You sure you want to bet on them?
Yes.
Yes.
How much you looking to gamble?
30? Like, not all of it, but like...
Not all. Not 50, no.
Yes, let's
Because
bet 30.
I think the game might be
Yeah.
teasing. Like, go ahead, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
Who knows? We could lie to us.
Now let's compliment Captain Fantastico
Yeah.
or Mr.
This hat.
Fantastico about his hat.
It is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
Aw.
What did your old hat look
It
like?
continues.
The hat rules.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game. But look, Kaladar star player Saruna Goodfoot has taken possession of the wagon wheel and she hurls it. And it's passed through the flaming gates. That's the game, folks. Too bad, Sprawl Brawlers, but that is certainly one for the record books for Saruna Goodfoot and the Kaladar Lightning.
Hooray!
Still less confusing than Blitzball.
Yeah.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Okay. Hooray! Woo!
Let's go!
Let's go to Garbage Shop. Let's see and get some crystals. Or a power
Yeah,
up.
let's go get some drugs. I mean, what?
Drugs.
Drugs, illegal gambling, whips. This game rules.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman Lil. They almost cleaned me out, but I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by.
Hooray, goodies.
Gee, thanks. Take a look.
I'm glad capitalism is working out for you.
I guess we'll buy some power crystals. Makes the most sense, and maybe truth spray. Oh, never mind.
Well, hang on. Oh,
You got nothing to sell, unfortunately.
yeah.
Oh well.
Buy one more power crystal, or no?
Nah, save it.
Yeah. Did you fix the
Ooh, I wonder if the
jukebox?
jukebox works now. Yeah.
Poor thing. I bet you were the life of the party once.
Did you fix it?
Maybe you gotta talk. Maybe you gotta talk to him first.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
Yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Yeah, I told you
it's
about
been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
Natural erosion.
I mean, natural erosion.
Natural erosion of my left foot. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
That would be wonderful.
For
That
a
is a
price.
smile.
For a price.
Crap. Okay, how much are we talking about here?
15 gold should do it.
I have it.
All right, it's a deal.
Beauty. See, that's the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things. Never goes out of style. Not like those bloody mages.
How long is this gonna take?
Listen, lady. Patience is a virtue.
I believe it.
There you go. That should give the old girl a few more years.
Few more years.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now, leave me to enjoy my ale.
I pressed.
Now that's better.
I guess it's all songs we've heard already.
Yeah.
No way to unlock things other than listening to it.
You failed. You're dead. Get out.
Oh, hey.
I did it.
How did he get
I
in?
quit my job as lackey to that awful man. And when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why.
What?
Dobby is a free elf! Dobby is free! Master gave Dobby a sock!
Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Thanks again for getting the jukebox working.
I think I've done everything I need to do.
But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay? Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at court with the princess, but because he didn't lend him a fiver, he was not able to double it in a game of beer pong at a Basilisk Club, which he could have then tripled participating in the Leaky Downspurt arm wrestling tournament. Maybe it's for the best. The Dwarven Tinkerer had left his interaction with Little the Guardsman with a spring in his step. The connection you made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-humes made him think that perhaps rumors of bigotry in the sprawl had been greatly exaggerated. Unfortunately, just before heading up to bed at his room at the inn, he took in the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles clubhouse. They were able to overpower him and stuff him into a garbage can. He was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of a mysterious contact from the inside, whose office happens to be just down the hall from the particular cell. Invigorated by their win, thanks to the captain and her lucky second sweatband, the jubilant Calidor Lightning players set fire to a cart full of hay. The fire spread to the neighboring warehouse, which was full of coloring books bound for St. Eugena's home for orphans and other unwanted ragamuffins. Our team sports the best cherry no! Praetor Kargan. The fake praetor that you wisely turned away took their shtick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Markov authorities for impersonating their beloved praetor. She was later sentenced to perform the next ballet, leveling called the Nutcracker. Because she was admitted at the gate without any hindrances, however, the praetor had a few extra minutes on her hand before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time.
What?
She met a good dog who she patted. She kicked a football around with a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins on the Westfalen screen. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxing afternoons in recent memory for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to court, where she dazzled those in attendance. Hooray! I may have made a lesbian marriage happen. Huzzah!
For all your heart.
They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Hang on.
I don't know. We're getting the dreaded circle again.
Yeah, everything is fine on YouTube. Oh, well,
Always Twitch.
What is happening with Twitch? Everything looks like it's fine on Twitch. Alright.
Network error, please try.
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the I don't know whatever. It has washrooms. I like it. I hate it. We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance.
Oh no!
Anyway, I'm too young.
We didn't want to hear about it.
I'm too young to care about the mystery of our queen, our future queen going missing.
Whoa, someone's in a rush. Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad? What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
We didn't do anything for them, so...
Yeah. I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Then what are you doing here?
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Don't worry, nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay? Really? Are you sure? Because I could...
No, that's okay. I think I got it.
Even the times when you...
Yeah, those parts too.
I'm fine, Dad. I just whip people to make myself feel better.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what chat wants,
You don't
apparently.
whip anybody.
You're just saying
Yes,
all this because the princess
chat
is
wants
missing
you to whip
and you're
everybody
feeling
that
all
walks through.
sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
See you, Dad.
The princess was kidnapped! If all of you were missing until now.
Finally, Jerry is back. Yes.
Attention!
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Couldn't tell you.
YouTube was possibly still up for some reason, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, very weird.
Oh god, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000. With
The thing that I
princess
have
missing
not
and
been
between
using.
you and me, the council's increased paranoia. The jail lever has been reinstated. You can get back in your chair now.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That means I get to send people to jail!
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
Yes, how?
How will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
Let's use a real-life example. Someone you've seen already. This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children. What do you do?
Send her to jail.
Of course.
Jail?
Prove.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding villages. And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy? That's all I have to say about that. Any further questions?
Yes, personal.
Well, I've got you. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Well, I grew up a military brat. My father was a general for the princess's grandfather, King Artemis. Wait, why am I telling you this? You received your briefing, now do your duty.
Okay. Hello.
Just when I thought we were bonding.
The Royal Luit. Due to a sudden and unexplained absence of the princess, visitors should be thoroughly vetted and harassed. I mean, questioned, and don't be afraid to use the delicious new jail level striker. The city's morale has hit an all-time low today. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. We are instituting a severe cutback of non-human entrances to the sprawl. Second-hand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance. Therefore, we are issuing a blanket of no goblins allowed policy this week. In fact, I'll play 12 glow for every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your shift, Ash. Be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer their assistance in search of the rescue for the efforts of the princess. The Council of the Sprawl have their own plan to ensure the princess's safe return. This princess thing, people are going nuts. Have you heard about the crazy no goblins policy? Let's dial that back to a more comfortable 1 goblin allowed, and at the very least, it'll bug Councilwoman Ash, Malcolm.
I like Malcolm's idea.
Okay. Oh, nifty. I'll put...
Yay!
I will
We're gonna
whip
whip some fools.
I would whip 2 people because I've got enough crystals. I'll put them in everything today. Alright.
Seems like you get 3 every single time you start a thing.
Yes. Alright, begin.
I know that.
What?
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Fireball Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl. I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own 2 hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will. His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Buttface?
Yes, yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill it characters. I would have liked.
I think we know what the
Spencer
next
or
character in
Quincy
Final
Hart,
Fantasy IX is
but
going to be
you
named.
cannot choose your own name, am I right?
Malcolm?
Tell that bozo I have a craving for mangoes. If he can get me some by the end of the day, I'll be his friend and I'll marry him. If he doesn't, I'll still marry him. I gotta settle down already. P.S. If you didn't interrogate him twice by this point, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about.
You're so weird.
Probably interrogate him twice.
I guess so.
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas like foraging and fishing. I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
Maybe you can honor your great goblin uncle by becoming a really good forager.
I hope so, because I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew.
I'll escape that. Just because.
Please take it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
Thank you.
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice.
Ah.
This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet. I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
I think rice normally comes after you found the bride. Also, I'm 12, you weirdo.
I did not expect you to be my bride, just my friend.
That's a no for that, too.
Oh.
Well, you know what? Malcolm wants to marry you if you got a mango, so I'll admit you. Just to let things be chaotic.
Yay, chaos!
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let any goblins in today, but I think you're harmless enough. You may pass.
Well, thank you kindly. I will be on my way now. If I happen to stop by this way again, I will be sure to bring you some more crops from my farm. Free of charge. Well, no charge of money anyway. It might cost you a day or two. Everyone who eats my produce gets violently ill.
That sounds horrible.
It is. So long.
There was a clear no goblin rule and you let this shitty farmer in. But maybe you were following your heart. Hey, I was told 1 goblin.
Yeah.
magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee! And I appear! Thank you! Thank you! Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone, which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses. So, Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
That's a convenient. All right, 6.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
It was! That's incredible!
No, Becky, it's the Great!
Oh, right.
Right. So anyone enters
Yeah.
should be. So he's in entertainment. So I should just let him
Yes.
through. They said.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Here you go. You may go in now.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician, and you're making this dream come true for me. Now, I just need to figure out how to get there without being able to read the street signs.
Good luck.
Alakazoo, Alakazee, I'm going to be very late.
The magician had booking to get to, and the sprawl needs joy at a time like this. But since he didn't have his glasses, he didn't do a very good job providing that joy.
I guess we should have interrogated him a little more.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
And you are?
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
X-ray.
No, it's just 2 goblins in a trench coat.
Oh, boo! I wanted to be 3.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that.
Yeah, I don't know, but I was told to put all goblins in jail, and I'm not allowed to question orders, so...
You weren't told to put them in jail. You were told you would get freaking money if you put them in jail.
Yeah, same difference.
Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna get punished for letting 2 rebel goblins in on No Goblin Day. It's straight to jail for you.
Oh no, please don't do this. We just wanted to see some friends. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Forget it, Gary. We're just a couple goblins in a human world.
We're sorry. We're sorry. Oh, we're boned.
Yay!
Ooh,
I mean, oh no!
24.
Yeah. You made the harsh, unpopular decision to toe the company line and throw 2 would-be rebels to jail. Ash is very proud of you.
And you got a ribbon for that, so...
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors.
I think you work with a few people that look like that.
He's high.
What a sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know. But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Where have you journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, tell
Christ.
me.
Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move.
Then they put a
From the mountains
freaking
north of
leaf in his
Petrard, the
freaking
great desert
hat
in
to
the
really
south of
drive the
Marva,
point home.
Yeah.
along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past
I'll
the
tell you,
dread
some of these
Castle
designs are a little
Caladar,
bit
and
too
the
on the
quaint
nose.
farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives.
While the small dog will bark in here,
Every
I'm
once in a
trying
while,
to stop people from
thinking how
entering the
beautiful
city.
it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
I don't want to be rude, but you seem, well, pretty baked.
Absolutely, little dudette.
I feel like you shouldn't be telling me that.
What's the difference? You already knew.
Okay, what's the... Alright, let's see. What are they... Let's see. Well, it doesn't say anything about people, like,
The
high.
city's morale has hit a new low. Entertainment, princess things.
I don't see anything about people being high that can't enter.
Word on the street is Princess Desdemona has disappeared. Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
Some say run away.
I think she ran away.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out. I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen.
Let's hear it.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left
God.
by the death of King Oswin.
He's the high,
Just
wise
keep your
sage.
eyes open is all I'm saying.
Well, let's... I guess I should check to see if he's got any weapons on him.
I mean, I don't know what to do without this guy.
I don't know how to deal with high people. Maybe I should just ask our captain lady.
You're muted.
This
Probably
man may
know that
seem
though.
harmless.
What? I'm not muted.
Uh-oh.
What are you... Oh.
And I think Cherry's gone.
I'm not muted.
You were muted on my end.
Yeah. Somehow I don't know what happened there. It's tied to my button over here, but yeah, I'm loud and clear on stream.
Oh.
I somehow got muted on Discord. Don't know how that
Contraband narcotics have been giving the Force headaches for as long as I can remember. He may not be dealing, but his garden has spawned an underground empire. This will be one of the great drug busts of my career. Cuff him.
Okay.
Stryker has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between. If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments. You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Stryker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes.
I guess we should...
Where is your morals?
I'll just won't
Where
let
do
him
they
in.
lie?
I just won't let him in.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
And there it is. I've reached my limit with you.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
I mean, I don't think I should put him to jail because he doesn't have anything on it. But on him. But
Yeah.
like, I don't think I should just let someone who's high into the.
He's not harming anybody.
Yeah, he's not hurting anyone that I know.
Oh, hey, it's him again.
Close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Who are you again?
There's no time for your irritating brand of sarcastic millennial wit.
Rude. What's a millennial?
I can't believe they requested you. By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Jail him for interrogation. Yes.
Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
Yeah, what does that have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now.
Rude.
Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
I'll just close up then. Da-da,
3 on the nose.
I'm
292.
middling performance. Only 10 gold. That's all right. I made it back for it by jailing those 2 goblins. Do we want to rewind time and put him in jail?
No.
Do we want to rewind time and see if we can find his glasses?
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Him, yes.
Whee!
Magic lovers of the sprawl. And I appear. Thank you. Wait a second. This doesn't look.
I'm sitting in a hot shed.
Then I'm in the right.
Blah, blah, blah. All right.
Really? You found his glasses.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Mr. Fluffy Bunny went.
Oh.
Guess I won't be getting the deposit back after all.
Well, that got dark.
Mention his glasses.
There's a pair of glasses in your boot.
My boot? My glasses! You helped me find them! Thank you, thank you, thank you, little girl!
Now we could admit him.
Tell you what, on your next birthday, I'll perform for free!
That's... Don't worry about it.
Now that you have your glasses, I will admit you. Be off with you, sir.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve,
we get it.
Go, go, go.
Alakazoo!
Hooray!
There we go.
Good work. Alright, now I think we have to go through the other ones because we
I hope we don't have to go through all the other ones. Oh my god, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
That's okay.
Hello.
We can whip this one.
You are...
Magnus the Magnificent.
Because we're putting him in jail anyway.
Yes,
Whip
we
him.
are.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Ow! Oh no! Oh no!
What's the matter with you? Oh, heck, our cover is blown. Quick, let's cheese it.
To jail with
Don't
you.
do this. We just wanted to see some friends.
Forget it, Gary.
We're sorry.
But you guess you got.
Oh,
but I
they
guess
ran
whipping them
away.
got the job done. You are one sick puppy. Hooray!
Fuck yeah.
Salutation. What is...
Just go. Just
And
go.
talk.
Go.
Oh, I was gonna say, you have to. Figured you'd at least do what you did last time and talk to her first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a leaf in the wind.
And there it is.
Okay, same thing.
Lil, you
Blah, blah, blah.
are.
Alright, let's get going. Yay! 20 to gold now. Let's go.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
How dare you use my legal name?
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Lil, you have been chosen.
Chosen for what?
To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right. It's time for... So You Think You Can Save a Princess?
No.
What the hell is going on?
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are. Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller.
Clap, 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 clap.
Is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehand.
Haha, I get the reference.
I don't like him.
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson.
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite.
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest.
You put this on a 12-year-old.
At the end of the 3rd round, you choose the winner of the
Especially as 12-year-old that didn't listen to a word the
to save the princess.
villain said.
Guaranteed brushes with death.
At least the first time, anyways.
A coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Well, I guess I'll do it for the soup.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
For the soup! Round 1.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Alright. Oh, my phone just ran out of power. That's okay. We're gonna probably end it after this round anyway, so you guys can just look at my dead face while I talk.
You look very judgmental right now.
Alright. I could ask them serious questions, or I could ask them what a 12-year-old would ask, and ask them what their favorite ice cream is.
That is what a 12-year-old would ask.
Yeah.
If you were an ice cream flavor, what flavor would you be? And why?
And who would you like to ask?
All of them?
No, I guess I can only choose one.
No.
I guess I think that the rogue would be the most interesting one to ask. What
ice cream he likes?
Mint chocolate. Period.
Gross! Get him out of here!
Oh! We know who we're not picking.
Yeah, gross.
You
It's
can ask
disgusting.
another adventurer if you like.
Yes, I'd like to ask.
War up
You know
page.
that
Okay.
smell when it's about to rain? I'd like to be an ice cream of that flavor.
That's not an
Any
answer.
chance you could pick another, normal flavor?
Oh, you know that feeling when electricity is coursing through you? Maybe an ice cream of that flavor.
You could have just said no.
Boo.
Can't ask the other guy.
Nope, guess not. I can only.
And your second question is?
What?
Ow.
Okay. If you were waylaid by bandits.
You are waylaid by bandits. What do you do?
And who's
I bet the Wario would have a decent answer
Yeah.
for that.
What would you do?
How many bandits? 11? 12? Simple. I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
I like this guy.
I've asked you all the one question, and I already like you.
You can ask another
I bet his
adventurer
favorite. I bet his favorite ice cream is cookie dough.
All right, I'm gonna ask the rogue just to see. Because so far these seems like we're
I know
talking
these
to people.
I am these people. A few honeyed
Cookie
words,
dough,
a bit of
salted
pocket
caramel,
change,
because those
and
are the
now not only
best.
are they leading me to the princess, they promoted me to king of the bandits.
King of the bandits.
Then we make camp for the night, steal the pocket change back. I never could let a bit of coin go, and make off in the night with the princess, leaving them as broke as they were at the start, and without their glorious king of thieves.
Okay, those are two interesting answers.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to wow the child with mine. Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
Yes, kill him.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Destroy.
Oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode.
Ooh.
Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Warrior, obviously.
No, they have to beat him, so.
Oh.
Mage
Send
Man,
him
you
Mage
go!
after him.
Keep it together for just a few more seconds. You, what's your favorite animal?
A moose?
What? A moose? That's too big! I'm not licensed to conjure anything bigger than a bread box! A bread box, Lil!
Blood rage!
Yes! Destroy! Yes! We win!
Oh my god, you killed Lil!
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Neil?
Squirrel?
Neil, look at this little fella.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
Whew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that. Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
One more round.
I think I got one more round in me.
Round 3.
Round 3.
Round 3.
What's your final question going to be?
What's a prophetic Okay, prophetic dream.
You're having a dream and you witness your own death. How does that impact your morning routine?
Oh, we have to know the warriors on this one.
Well, I want to know the warrior and the mages, because I feel like then that'll even out the answers. Alright.
Dreams are a gateway into other realities. Death in a dream is your subconscious showing you how another version of yourself in a parallel universe has expired.
Oh.
Any of a series of choices splinters our universe into fragments. So I mourn my fellow me's, and I am heartbroken that another version of myself has perished.
Like 2 minutes ago.
It is a dark omen and should be heeded accordingly.
Oh, he's one of those assholes that believes in a multiverse.
I frequently imagine myself dying. It is the warrior's way. Death on the battlefield is an honor, and I often dream of the epic combat that leads to my glorious demise. Then, I make some scrambled eggs and continue, knowing that this will be a good day.
Alright, he likes scrambled eggs. We have to choose him.
Alright, I guess we're going towards the warrior. I like all of his answers.
Uh-oh. You know
Yes.
what that means.
I have
Unfortunately,
no
we don't know what his
idea
favorite
what
ice
that
cream
means.
is.
No.
This
It's
is so
Steven Strait.
stupid.
You're stupid.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
What?
Lil, please choose the adventure that you'd like to see play the lightning round.
Alright, Neil.
All right, Neil, are you ready for the lightning round?
I am.
Oh.
Oh, too bad. Looks like that wasn't as enlightening as we'd hoped.
Oh my god.
You killed the
That wasn't
warrior.
real, right?
No! Can I go back in time and stop that from happening?
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
Oh god, not again. My conscience can't take much more of this.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
Warrior. Warrior! Yes!
Well, you can't. He's dead. Choose again.
No.
Striker.
My hero would have been the right choice if he wasn't a pile of ash. There will be consequences for this. Harsh consequences.
The thieving arts might not be as sexy as a halberd or a fistful of magic missiles, but we have no idea what's befallen the princess. And my guy, he's your guy.
My mage can heal a wound with a word, or smash through a rock wall with a wave of his wrist. Don't overthink it, Lil. Make the right choice.
I still say you go with the warrior.
You can't, he's dead. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is Harry Schoenson, the thief.
No, the person
Hey,
you
everything's
choose
coming
goes to
up
the soup,
Millhouse.
apparently.
Damn it.
And that's
I'm
all
at
for us
soup.
here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody.
Well, that was...
You killed the barbarian.
And then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest thing. And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
She looks like she's had
Why
enough
doesn't
of you.
anybody believe me about these things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, how'd that guy get in?
Is your hat any better this time?
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
I see. Well, this is all we have the time for tonight. We've actually gone for an extra hour because this has been amusing.
Yay!
Yay! We did it. We're so cool. I can't believe that we went for a whole nother hour. I can. But I don't know if you guys can.
I looked at the time and I was like, oh, wow. 10. I did not realize that.
Well, I guess it's easier to go for longer when you're You're not reading all the lines and you're just commenting on what's happening.
That is true.
This game is so good. It is pretty good. I like all. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to play with Orgo, because I figured Orgo would get the references that I didn't get, because I figure almost everything in here is like a reference to something.
I think you've gotten references that I didn't get, and I have gotten references that you didn't get.
Yeah. Like, I got the Dopey got the sock. W's free.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Yeah.
I got the head in the bag one, though.
Yep. But yes, thank you guys so much for joining us. I had a heck of a time. Do I know if we're going to play this in the game again in the future? Maybe.
Maybe. I was gonna say, how many levels are there?
Let's see. 12. So,
12.
yeah,
oh, wow. Yeah,
definitely.
still out of ways.
Still got a ways to go. But if I do visit it in the future, it'll probably be on a spare stream when I have to like reschedule stuff, like we're doing for now. But I don't know if I'm in the mood to play this next week. I want to play Tiny Glade and build little houses, so probably not. And then next Saturday we will be rating Final Fantasy 14 characters specifically. We will rate them on a scale of the usual scale that I'm pretty sure everybody uses to rate people on.
S to F.
Yeah. And it will be a glorious rating system. I don't think the Dawn Trail characters are included in this list, but that's all right.
Well,
we don't need
all be
them.
an F anyways.
Yeah,
so.
we don't need them. we
Most of them would be an F.
Yeah, most of them would not pass the thing anyway.
I might bump Buckle Jaw to a D.
Buckle Jaw might get a D. I haven't completely played the patch yet, so I might move Sphene to like B tier, because I can kind of see where they're going with her character. But, like, is it kind of cool with the character when they're just kind of copying off another her homage? Because it's clear that's what they're doing with her, so.
I have not played the recent patches. I've been trying to level Orgo instead. Because Heaven's Sword is much more fun.
True. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. I will see you next time on this stream. Possibly. Whatever it is. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.